Well, here we are hiking around what we believe is ancient Gomorrah. Well, here we are hiking around what we believe is ancient Gomorrah, and we've talked about these sulfur balls that are unique to this area. I just found one. I was walking along here, and I found it. It's kind of whitish. It's kind of green. Wow, I've been wanting to find one of these for a long time. I was just praying, God, could you help me find a sulfur ball? And he did. So once again, these sulfur balls, we'll test it. You light them and they'll just burn with fire. What's unique about this is that it's only in these areas, these 5 cities that are unique, that look like this, that you find these sulfur balls. And you light them and they just burn blue. So unbelievable. I'm so excited to find this. I'm going to look for some more. Well, here we are hiking around. Now, the thought of God raining down fire and brimstone upon the cities and people in this area is staggering and can give a person...
According to the ancient... The world shows signs of resembling Sodom and Gomorrah, with a decline in moral and spiritual values leading to unrestrained pursuit of sinful desires. Jude 1:7 warns of God's judgment on societies lacking restraint, citing Sodom and Gomorrah as an example. Scripture condemns homosexuality, but offers forgiveness through repentance and faith in Jesus Christ.
First off, I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Also want to give honors and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this word, and the brothers down who teach with sincerity. Also want to give a salutation to the ladies scattered across the 4 corners of the earth. You know, this one I was just reading, Isaiah 1. Where I want to start off at. Let me just go straight into it. Let me start at 9. This Isaiah 1 and 9, except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah. And pretty much if you read Isaiah 1, starting from the beginning, it goes into the vision of Isaiah, which his father was Amos. And it talks about Israel, to be specific. Israel, we know of being the 12 tribes of Israel. Starting with the tribe of Judah, you got Issachar, you got Benjamin, which is the Benjamin, the Levites, Benjamin been what's Bob Marley? I can't think straight right now what Bob Marley is. Jamaicans, okay? So you got all the 12 tribes. So the Lord said right here, this is Isaiah 1 and 3, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel, and we all know the ox is compared to one of the dumbest animals. It's a very dumb animal. And the ass his master's crib, but Israel does not know, my people does not consider. And he's talking about Israel. You know, and as you look at Israel right now, Israel is highly defiled. If you turn on the TV right now, you got Israel. I mean, don't get it wrong. You turn on social media and thing, you got Esau being, which is the so-called white man, being exposed for his atrocities throughout history. But you got Jacob, the tribe, the Israelites looking stupid right now. Start with this clown P. Diddy, Jay-Z, and all these things going on, making Jake look like the wickedest, evilest person on this planet, not knowing that he's just a. So you gotta look at who the puppet master is with Diddy and them, like all them names. I'm not gonna sit here and name all that because it's not the point. I don't want to put too much attention in that, but it's just proving the wickedness of our people. All right, so it's like, skip the ox know of his owner and the master's crib, but Israel does not know, my people do not consider. Sinful nation, a people laden with iniquities, a seed of evildoers. Children are corrupters, they have forsaken the Lord, they have provoked the Holy One of Israel into anger, they are gone away backwards. Why should ye be stricken anymore? Ye will revolt more and more, the whole head is sick, and the whole heart is faint. And And after you read that, how could you save that? You can't save that. Some things just need to, be killed and brought back, And that's pretty much this world and Israel, the 2/3. I'm gonna get back to what I was reading. This is the part I wanted to get into. Except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant, he should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like Gomorrah. And if you know the place Sodom and Gomorrah, it's in the book of Genesis. Matter of fact, let's get into it. Give me 1 second. Sodom. We're going to get into Sodom and Gomorrah. Some people don't know what that is. It's a really unique, good story if you don't know anything about it, I'm sorry, y'all. My spelling's bad. Get to Sodom. Oh man, let's just go to Genesis. We're going to the book of after the flood. We're going to. Let's go into the book of Genesis. Sodom and Gomorrah. Let's see where it starts. Genesis 19:14. And this is Genesis 19. And there came 2 angels to Sodom at evening, and Lot sat in the gate of Sodom. And Lot, seeing them, rose up to meet them, and he bowed himself with his face toward the ground. Now these is the angels that the Lord sent. And he said, Behold now, my Lord, turn in, I pray ye, into your servant's house, and tarry all night, and wash your feet, and ye shall rise up early and go on your way. And they said, Nay, but we will abide in the street at night. And he pressed upon them greatly, and they turned in. I don't want to read all of this. And he made them unleavened bread. He showed the angels hospitality. But I want to go into why Sodom and Gomorrah was so wicked. Okay, but before they laid down, a man in the city were even men. Okay, it's right here. This is Genesis 19:4. But before they laid down of men of the city, even the men of Sodom compassed the house around, both old and young. Doesn't mean all the men of this place, Sodom and Gomorrah, surrounded Lot's house, all the people from every quarter, and they called unto Lot. So this is all the people. Can you imagine this? Can you imagine you stay in a neighborhood and somebody new visits the neighborhood and the whole entire neighborhood is banging on your door? That's just weird anyways in the first place. Like, what's wrong with y'all? And man of city, even the man of Sodom, compassed the house and around, both old and young, all the people from the quarters. And they called unto Lot and said unto him, Where are the men which came into thee this night? So they looking for the angels, but they think they're man, of course, because only a man of the Lord is going to know that an angel is in his presence. Bring them out unto us that we may know them. And when it says bring them out unto us that we may know them, I'm just talking about sex right here. So pretty much Hey, the people, the men in Sodom and Gomorrah, well, in this particular situation, we're talking about the men, they were so full of demons and perverted. All the men came out the city. I don't know if it was big or small. Came to surround this man's house and wanted to rape the two angels, bro. That's wicked. That's very wicked, and kind of reminds you of America. And Lot went out at the door unto them and shut the door after him and said, I pray you, brethren, do not so wickedly. He's pleading with everybody that came to the house. Don't be so wickedly, because you trying to sleep with these men that you think they're men, but they're really angels. You're trying to have sex with the angels. Behold, now I have 2 daughters which have not known man. So Lot offered him his 2 daughters, instead of the 2 angels. Let me, I pray you, bring them out unto you. He said, let me bring them to you, and do ye unto them as is good in your eyes. So he told the people in the village, let me bring my daughters out here, and y'all can do whatever y'all want to do to them. Pretty much just leave these angels alone. But we got to remember that the men in the city, they don't know they're angels. They think they're just regular men, but they're so wicked and defiled and so full of that homosexuality spirit. That's how wicked they are. And the Lord uses Sodom and Gomorrah for a lot of examples of what he's going to do to Babylon the Great, aka America. Only unto these men do nothing. For therefore, he said, unto this man do nothing. Therefore came they under the shadow of my roof. And they said, stand back. And they said again, this one fellow came in to sojourn, and he will need to be judged. Now will we deal worse with thee than with them? And they pressed sore upon the man, even Lot, and came near to break the door. So they're not giving in. They're not giving up. They're trying to break in there and rape the man. But the men put forth their hand and pulled Lot into their house to them and shut the door. So the angels pulled Lot into the door to protect him, and they smite the man where all the door of the house with blindness. So the angels use their spiritual gifts and their powers, and they blind all the men, both small and great. So they wearied themselves to find the door. And you tell these men, he hit them with blindness, and these men can't see, and they still trying to get in the door, bro. Like, that's some heavy demons, bro. Like, cause if just for the normal of us, if somebody hit me with some blindness, I'm gonna trip out. I'm gonna sit down and cry for help. I'm not gonna try to go and do something that doesn't make any sense. I'm not gonna try to break in, rape, do nothing. Everything I was interested in doing just changed. Now I need to get my eyesight back. But no, these men kept trying to get in the door, both small and great. So they wearied themselves to find the door. And the man said unto Lot, hast thou here any beside son-in-law, and thy sons and daughters, and whomsoever thou hast in the city, bring them out of this place. So now they want everybody. They're trying to rape his sons. For we will destroy this place, because the cry of them is waxed greatly before the face of the Lord, and the Lord has sent us to destroy it. And this is the angel speaking, Salakia. No, let me get this right. And the man said unto Lot, which are the angels, that threw me off a little bit, Salakia, hast thou here any besides son-in-law, and thy son and thy daughter, and whomsoever thou hast in the city, bring them out of this place. So the angels came to warn Lot and told him to get anybody he cared about or his family out the city, because for we will destroy this place, because the cry of them is waxed greatly before the face of the Lord, and the Lord has sent us to destroy it. The cries, the wickedness has ascended up to the heavens, because it was so great that the Lord had to send his angels down to look and see. And as the angels see it, they're witnessing firsthand of the men in the city trying to rape the angels. So our angels told Lot to get his family out of there, and he was going to destroy it. And Lot went out and spoke unto his son-in-law, which married his daughter, and said, Up, get you out of the place, for the Lord will destroy this place. And they mocked him. So pretty much that was the point I wanted. So as if you go back, read more of the story, the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. And Lot's wife got destroyed for looking back. And that's a famous story. She got turned into a pillar of salt. And it's a documentary that you can watch that has to do with looking for the city of Sodom and Gomorrah on YouTube. You can find where they found Sodom and Gomorrah, modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. And they found the I forgot what you call it, but they found that the city was laid in salt and fire, called saffron or something like that. I can't think of the name, but they also did a study on it and seen it was way much more hotter than your typical fire, because this fire fell from the heavens. This was a holy fire. So that place was destroyed. So that's why the Lord said, going back to Isaiah 1, that our people are laden with so much evil that if it was not been for his remnant, that none would be saved out of her. And that place being Babylon, which is America. Slovakia. But no one's going to be saved out this place but the elect. And the elect don't know who they are. You know, and the Lord can use anybody to set them up as the elect, but have them fall out. That's why it says meditate on these scriptures day and night. Study day and night. And there's so many things the Lord requires of us to keep us out of this place. America, Babylon, the great whore. You know, because keep dealing with this place, you're going to catch yourself up. You know, you got to be around separated people that's separate from this world. That's why you got to have a holy brotherhood. You know, and without that, you're not going to make it in this place, and mostly everybody's going to die in this place. Only a remnant's going to be saved. It's the 144. You're not going to tell me how long I've been teaching. Okay, so that was the Sodom and Gomorrah. Let me get one more preset. No, I'm not going to get that one. But with that being said, Shalom.